Shalom, shalom, Akim. Call halal imla, YAHAWAH, BAHASHAM, YAHWASHI, BAHASHAM, HAKWADASH. Double honors to the elders and apostles, a great millstone to teach you well. Peace and salutations be to the elect. I'm Brother Tazwa. I'm coming at you from the prophets in Babylon camp down here in Tampa, Florida. Looks like it's going to be in a transit going into an article. First post I found on Instagram through the page Baller Alert. Now I'll read what it says. What the hell? It says churches are replacing pastors with AI chatbots that let you confess to JC and even talk to Satan. All right, so these people are putting their trust in AI and ChatGPT. Okay, you got people also trying to chat with their dead loved ones through ChatGPT and AI. Okay, this is becoming a thing now. Where people feel like they can connect to long lost loved ones, or their spiritual, who they feel is their God, and who they feel is Satan. Okay, basically their religious idols. They feel like they can connect to their religious idols through AI. So lucky it took me a minute to get that out. But I would read it says churches are replacing pastors with AI chatbots that let you confess to JC and even talk to Satan, which is really no different. It's really no difference, because these pastors ain't really pastors. They're hirelings. They tell you whatever you want to hear. And chat GPT or these chatbots are going to do the very same thing. Okay, that's why it's so widely accepted. All right, because these people are beginning to worship AI and ChatGPT. Okay, because they feel that they can cope with the answers that it gives them. All right, they feel like it's some almighty being, when its knowledge is limited to what its knowledge is only limited to what Esau has given it. Okay. You had people, there was what people believed to be a cyber attack yesterday. All right. It was either a cyber attack or internet outage, whatever they said it was. They said it was an internet outage, but people believe it was a cyber attack because it attacked certain softwares. All right. For example, ChatGPT went down in some areas, and an article came out about how many students had struggled for that day in school or whatever because they didn't have ChatGPT to answer their questions for them and take their test for them. All right. It says, blog by Think Tank. Churches are stepping into a new era of worship as artificial intelligence becomes a digital partner in the pulpit. So somehow, some way, they're trying to sneak that AI or slide that AI into the seat of religion. Okay? They're trying to get you to worship this artificial intelligence. All right? And what if they come out with a guy, an AI god, or a ChatGPT god, which is really an idol? You know what the scriptures say: there is no other god but the Most High, YAHAWASHI. It says churches are stepping into a new era of worship as artificial intelligence becomes a digital partner in the pulpit. From sermon preparation to prayer chatbots that stimulate divine conversations, faith leaders are testing the waters of tech-driven spirituality. All right. It says, which there is no such thing as tech-driven spirituality. Okay. Matter of fact, we can grab that here. The book of John, chapter 4, verse 23. But the hour cometh, and now is, when the true worshippers shall worship the Father in spirit and in truth. For the Father seeketh such to worship him. Alright? The true worshippers gonna worship the Lord, YAHAWASHI, in spirit and in truth. ChatGPT and artificial intelligence is not spirit at all, or there's nothing spiritual about it. It's carnality. Okay, it's from the earth. It's literally called artificial intelligence, which means goes into man-made intelligence. Okay, otherwise man-made demons. Okay, it says YAHAWASHI is a spirit. It says, and they that worship him must worship him in spirit and in truth. Okay, so talking spirituality, you can only worship the Lord in spirit and in truth. You can't go on the phone and talk to him. You can't log into a computer and talk to the Lord. It'll never work that way. Somebody's lying, man. Okay? That's how you know that these people go and worship what they will, when they want, and how they want. They choose their gods. They choose who to worship. That's why the scripture also says this. Let's grab it. Judges chapter 10 verse 14. Go and cry unto the gods which ye have chosen. Let them deliver you in the time of your tribulation. Matter of fact, we'll start at verse 13. Yet ye have forsaken me and served other gods, wherefore I will deliver you no more. Go and cry unto the gods which ye have chosen. Let them deliver you in the time of your tribulation. So Jake think they can just worship these false idols. Okay? These false gods. And then when things get hard, they can go back to the Lord and call on him to help. Nah, you got this shit all wrong, man. It's no different from a woman thinking she can go cheat on you with all these different niggas while you knowing that she cheating. Okay? And you ain't even dealing with her no more because you know she cheating. And then when shit gets hard, she call you up asking if you can send her some money. No, man. That's ridiculous. Okay? What makes you think the Lord gonna put up with that shit? As he said here, the Lord is the original Jake. So it says, go and cry unto the gods which ye have chosen. Okay? Go cry to the gods you chose. Go cry at them. Let them help you. And see how that work out for you. Alright? You know the scripture talks about their idols are dumb, deaf, and blind. Okay? And lame. Meaning they can't move, they can't speak, they can't see. They can't hear. You praying to objects that can't even hear. As the scripture say here, in the book of Romans, chapter 1 and verse 25, who changed the truth of YAHAWASHI into a lie, and worshipped and served the creature, the thing which was created, more than the Creator. More than the Lord who created it. Okay? Who was blessed forever. Amen. Alright, so these niggas worshipped and serving clay pots, wood that somebody carved out of a tree, fake Christmas trees with fake ornaments on it. They literally got Jake, you literally got a fake ass tree in that house right now, but fake silver balls, because the scripture tells you they deck it with silver and gold. Okay, they got fake silver balls, silver color balls, and fake silver or gold color ornaments on these trees, man. It's all fake, and so is the God that they worship him when they do it. Okay. Jake's so damn ignorant. Jake do it in their ignorance. Niggas. Where nigga comes from. Ignorant. You just ignorant. Alright? back to the article. It says, bear with me. According to a report by Axios, AI is being embraced by some religious communities as a way to stay afloat during a time of declining membership, financial strain, and rising demand for digital services. Okay, there's a rising demand for digital services. That's why when Trump passed that big, beautiful bill, all these jobs had to switch over to AI. Okay, they had to switch over to ChatGPT and use artificial intelligence to maneuver their business as a backbone for their business. Okay, so why not do this in the churches and do it in Catholic churches and Christian churches and all these different churches, these different religions? Okay, why not do it there? Because that's a business too, you know. So it's no wonder that they're trying to resort to AI as well. It's a business. That's the main. That's a really good indicator that they playing you. All right, you go in there and you paying these people your hard-earned money. All right, just to hear smooth words and lies and deceits. It's a business, man. Okay, and they got away with your money. All right. It says, as congregations shrink and clergy are stretched thin, new apps offer personalized prayers, scripture guidance, and even virtual conversations with biblical figures. Some apps like Talk with JC, quote unquote, promise users a chance to quote unquote embark on a spiritual journey and engage in enlightening conversations with JC. You're literally talking to an Edomite man. All right, you're talking to your oppressor. It says the app even allows interactions with other biblical characters, including Mary, Joseph, Judas Iscariot, and Satan. What need do you have to talk with Judas Iscariot or Satan? What is this going to do for you? Oh, wow, I believe now. I just talked to Satan. No, you still won't believe. You can say even though a man be brought back from the dead, they still won't believe. Okay? So there's nothing that can itch that itchiness in your ears because you just don't believe. Okay? That itchiness you got in your ears, you can't scratch it. That's why you go into AI. Look for AI to scratch that itch in your ears, man. Okay? It ain't gonna work for you. It says, meanwhile, Catholic platforms like One Day Confess and Confessions, Catholic help guide users through reflection and confession using AI-driven prompts. So now these so-called pastors are using AI to direct the whole service. They don't know what to say anymore, so they go into ChatGPT and say, what should I say today? What should I teach today? And you ain't even teaching. All right? I remember growing up in the church when I was little, the Christian church when I was little. I was just a boy. And all the pastor talked about was everybody's business. Okay? He was just there dramatizing. And all you hear him say, I'm not going to say no names, pointing any fingers, but somebody in here got this and this going on. Alright? Quite diabolical and disgusting. It's just a bunch of drama. No difference from watching a drama-packed reality television show, man. That's all it really is. It says, what could go wrong? Is sarcastically asked Robert P. Jones, CEO of the Public... give me 1 second. Shit on my face. CEO of the Public Religion Research Institute, pointing to the ethical questions that arise when AI mimics divine voices. Beyond conversation, churches are deploying AI chatbots like Episcobot to manage event schedules, scripture sharing, and spiritual facts. Pastors like Pastors like Rev. Lewis Addles have developed tools to assist in research and sermon writing. To read the rest, log on to Barlow Alert. So like it says, to read the rest, log on to Barlow Alert. So you can log on to barlowalert.com or whatever to read the rest about such a article. Okay. That just goes to show you what times we're coming into. All right. This devil say he gonna make an image to that beast that you gotta worship. Okay, and he gonna use AI to implement that image as well. All right, you're gonna see AI directed cameras on every building. Okay, everything's his NWO is gonna be the backbone to his NWO is AI. All right, and that image is those Rome's ways revived. Okay, that harsh cruelty that they brought back in them times, draconian measures, draconian laws. It's coming back again. This time he's gonna use AI so that he won't make any mistakes. All right. With that, I truly hope this quick in transit was edifying to you. I can not watch the listen and shoot the sincerity. So next time I sure like give all glory, honor, and praises unto YAHAWAH, BAHASHAM, YAHWASHI, BAHASHAM, and Shalom.